What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Everything Medieval. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. So, I have some explaining to do. So, as you guys might be able to see in my hotbar there, I have a temporal gear, and that is because I was doing some stuff before stream today, and I realized, fun fact, goblins can actually drop temporal gears. So, we now have ourselves a temporal gear that we could plop down and save ourselves from walking a few hundred blocks upon death. I didn't want to use it until we were on stream, so here we are. But how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday so far. Before we really go ahead and get into the stream today, just want to say a couple things real quick. If you happen to be enjoying the content at any point in time, make sure to hit that like button. Check out the links below for all my social medias and consider joining my community Discord as well. And if you want to see more Everything Medieval vintage story content just like this, consider subscribing. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. Join the Z-Fam today. And I see we already have a couple people here in the chat. Raiden, Rezcore, how's it going, peeps? Hope you guys are doing well. So, today's stream is mostly going to be focused around getting a proper base set up. Just build a little fort. We don't need anything majestic or anything like that, because remember, our plan for our first starter base, which might end up being more of a mega build, I don't know, it depends on how you look at it, is we're going to be doing a Lake Town-esque type of build. So, we don't want anything that's going to be super big, just something simple enough to kind of keep ourselves protected from all of the goblins and orcs in this area. So, yeah, we are just simply kind of right now, I'm actually getting some cattails placed down because I need to make myself a reed chest. Oh, I also got some improvised body armor off of one of the guys as well, which I thought was pretty cool. That is actually going to be really helpful. I might as well just go ahead and throw that on for now. Give ourselves a little bit of protection. So there's that. And before I forget, we're going to go ahead and set our spawn. Beautiful. Yeah, we definitely need to, we've definitely outgrown this base here. There's a lot of ground junk. So that is also partially why I'm trying to make some storage stuff and all of that so that we can put some stuff away and not have nearly... You're not supposed to go there. Ouch. Okay, so I'm thinking we're just gonna throw our ores into this chest here, or our ores. That's basically what they are. Just throw them right in there. And I'm actually going to take this pelt too, because I'm going to try to get some more cattails so I can start making myself some hunter backpacks. So yeah, that is the goal. Deer! I wish I had a bow. I probably should make myself a bow at some point here soon so that I can do some proper hunting. That would be very nice. My day where I'm not working has arrived. We love to hear that, Raiden. Love to hear that. It's nice to not work constantly. At least a regular job. I've been doing a lot of recording today. Primarily today, I've been working on a secret project that I've been holding out from you guys, which, by the way, only my channel members know about if they've been reading my bi-weekly newsletters that I've been putting out. Bi-weekly newsletters, more like channel member posts, but regardless, there's still something kind of unique too that I've started doing for my channel members to get insight on all my content. So if you're interested in kind of hearing about the ins and outs of what's going on with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. This project is taking me a bit longer than I had wanted, at least recording wise, just because I have been away for practically 2 weeks for dog sitting. So Usually whenever I'm out and about dog sitting, I tend to not really have the energy for really anything else, if that makes sense. Oh, by the way, we should be able to do... Oh, that's a bear. Am I just dumb? I swear it was... it has to be a pelt. I thought I turned this into a pelt. Now I feel dumb. Yes, now I shall leak it. No, you won't do that, Raiden. That's just extremely rude. We keep things under wraps around here about secret projects. I'm actually going to hopefully announce it here relatively soon, within the next couple weeks, potentially. Ooh, that was kind of sketch. The bear was just like, hello there. What are you doing down there? And I'm just over here wanting to live. He's in a custody battle with Soul. Raiden, I told you can't be telling people about this. Guess it's out there now, but yes, I'm fighting with Soul because he hasn't given me enough time with Roth, and it's very sad. I'm very sad about it. Anyways, I thought I had turned this into a pelt. I should be able to, though, because I have a singular piece of fat somewhere right here. So now that just needs to be cured. We'll give that some time. Get rid of this. I got some black coal last time, so we're going to throw that into there. Might as well throw the quartz as well. And I should probably cook up this crab meat. I think that was from Primitive Survival, maybe. Potentially. I'm also going to toss some of these things here that I do not need right now. Oh yeah, you can also apparently get copper lamellae off of the goblins, which I think is really interesting, because I did not realize that was a thing. Oh, by the way, I should probably do something with all of these things that I have here. These what are they called? Torch holders. I have a lot of torch holders, can you tell? I mean, what, we had 11 on us, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 17 torch holders. Damn, that's a lot. I need to mod my VS and start a world of my own. Yeah, sometimes it's very nice to just kind of have your own world to work on. I've especially learned that with everything medieval. It's nice to just kind of have my own space, but at the same time, there's moments where I'm like, this could be so fun to play with other people too. And that's that kind of pops in my mind. It's like, do I invite people to play on everything medieval with me? Is that should that be a channel member perk? But for now, we're keeping it single player. So there's that. Don't fret too much. We're keeping it single player. Okay, so another thing that I really want to do is go get that tin that we found a while back, yesterday. It's just a little bit off this way. I do need to make sure that I have enough food. We haven't been doing a great job of keeping things with yeah, just keeping things going, I guess. Problem is, what happened to the Soul World food rotted way too much, and if you were gone for a few days, it was winter already. Yeah, that is definitely a downside, which also, by the way, it is already getting a bit late, so I don't know if we will go get the tin today, or at least today, speaking of this day in the game. So I do need more pelts and stuff, and there is a wolf right here, which shockingly enough, it's running away from me for now. Watch, it's gonna turn around and smack me. Yeah, see? Get back here. You're mine. Oh, there's also an orc there. Oh, bye, wolf. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Oh, there's another one of yous. Huh? Ouch. That kind of hurt. Oh, geez, there's another one of you. Where are all of you coming from? Well, hey, at least we set our spawn. That was, yeah. Uh-oh. No. Let me get my shit. Let me get my shit before you start attacking me. Please. Please. All right. Now where'd you go? Now I'm ready to fight. Yep, there we go. How's our... Armor didn't really go down. Oh, well. What are we going to get off you? Some red meat, thank you. Some food. We do need some food. All right, a little bit of animal fat. That's good. Honestly, I probably should spend some of today doing some resource gathering, like tree chopping and all that fun stuff, so that we can start working towards our fortification. And one thing that I actually do need to do yet is make myself a axe mold. Might seem like a waste, but it's gonna be worth it. Oh, by the way, can you guys let me know in chat if the music seems to be too loud or too quiet? I noticed in my latest VOD that the music was like really loud on my end. I don't know if it was just me or if it was just loud and nobody decided to say anything to me, but I did adjust the settings in OBS a bit, so I'm hoping that it's not nearly as loud as I thought it was. Please let me know. All right, we just need a couple of these. How many sticks do I have? Not enough. Okay, well, that's fine too. You can just break these leaves here. Sure, why not? Hopefully we get enough sticks off of this. Six. Yeah, I feel like we got just enough. So that's great. And hello there, Drifter. What you doing? Okay. I'm gonna do this before I forget. Yeah, I wanted to grab my shovel so that I could grab up some of the peat that was sitting over here. We're gonna try to use up some peat instead of using firewood and all that stuff for, you know, the pit kilns. Save our wood for actual building. All right, and boom. Beautiful. So in about 20 hours, we'll have axe mold. Probably by the time we sleep through the night and go get the cassiterite, we should, I feel like we'll be good. Also, I should probably look into a rack. Mold rack is what I'm looking for, right? Vertical rack, that's what I need. Oh, I need planks for that. Uh-oh. I'm also going to use peat for cooking up my food really quick. Peat, my beloved. Yeah, we're Thanks to Raiden for showing us the wonderful, glorious Pete. Are these? Oh, these are pretty spoiled. I'm thinking to myself, why are these berries not filling us up as much as I thought they would be? That's because they are rotten. I wonder if there's some sort of rift around here, which we are getting all of these. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, got a couple Bowtorns as well. Gonna take care of you really quick. Yeah, yep. All right, we're gonna be dealing with a couple enemies. Ouch. Ah. All right, you're all down for the count. Will you give me anything worthwhile? Probably not. Nope. All right, then. What about you, friend over here? Nothing from you either. It's so unfortunate. Right, what time is it? 21:30. We should be able to sleep into the morning. I'm also gonna need to get an anvil like ASAP so I can make myself a saw blade. Even though couldn't I just make a saw blade mold? I feel like I should be able to. Gonna make sure I throw that stuff into there. Saw blade. Yes, I can. That is right. That might not be a terrible thing to get as well. Maybe today we could even attempt to get whatchamacallit. Anvil? Maybe, but remember, I gotta keep on top of our to-do list, which, by the way, did not fix that mod. Totally meant to, but I got preoccupied with some recording stuff today. So, did not get around to doing that. Whoopsies. It is pretty dark. I don't know if there's any nearby trees that I can get. Maybe? Rift activity is currently medium. We've been dealing with some creatures running up on us. But hopefully they will leave us alone for the most part while we do our stick harvesting. If you don't get iron by tonight, are you even good? You know, we just got really lucky out with the start that we had. That's what it came down to, was a really lucky start with Cassiterite and having all the copper that we need. So. Yeah. So just the best thing ever. You need every other fuel for something, but Pete has one goal and can take the action of simple stuff, but it's in abundance. Ah. Alright, good. I think we were very lucky. I mean, if you're referring to the Solus world, oh yeah, 100%. One of the best starts anybody could have asked for. I'm going to... That's not what I wanted to do. No, I'm just going to make one serving. Yeah, that we should be very good for us. And let's go to sleep. It's sleepy bye time. Alrighty then. Alright, that's still cooking. I do need food kind of badly. Technically could make another reed chest for more storage. Hi there. Nothing. Alright. Well, I tried. Got a couple horsetail poultice. I will certainly take that. No, I did not want to put my hoe in there. Okay. Let's grab up... Oh, that's done already. Beautiful. Doesn't burn long, but it burns very hot. And we're already going to have to eat up all that food. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Just gonna toss that in there for now. Let us go on down to our tin. We need to go to our tin to grab all that up. Don't think I did that right. Whoops, hold on. Pinned and save. We do need a location name for our base here. Because if you guys don't remember from last time, we had a new mod called Terra Tag, which allows us to essentially claim a region and like just do more for like lore purposes. Like if we wanted to name a specific desert, forest, something like that, we can do that. And that would add a lot of like immersion for world exploration, which I think could be very fun to do. So we need to come up with a name for the region that we are currently settled in. I will take any suggestions. I am going out of my way to also get these cattails just because I know we're still going to need a lot of cattails for backpacks, for other things that we're going to need to make in the future yet. So I'm just being a little proactive as we go along our way to getting the tin. I'll come back for this spelt as well, because I know it's not going anywhere. Oh, there's some blue clay down there. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, nothing down there. Okay. What's everybody up to? Are you guys ready for tomorrow? I'm not ready for tomorrow. I have a lot of work to do this week that I'm not looking forward to. It's very tragic, I know. Vale of Torin. Ooh. I will say I do like that name suggestion. There was a piglet. I do see this sow or whatever it may be down here. It's a boar. Okay. We are going to harvest it because we are getting a little low on food. A little low. Very low. I was going to say, I did bring my Tim Bronze pickaxe just in case, because I have a very good feeling that we're going to go through this copper pickaxe here. Vale of Torin. like that name. I'm just gonna climb up the mountain because I know we're gonna have to, well, obviously have to climb it in order to get to our tin. So are you a dwarf in this one? No. So I decided to not do any like specific like race type mod for this. We are just a simple seraph. So there's not any unique buffs or anything like that. We're just simple commoner seraph. You know, ooh, should probably be grabbing some sticks. Ooh, worm. We also are gonna mark this resin really quick. So yeah, it's all, any names of any kind are welcome for any world locations. Probably shouldn't be grabbing too much though, because we still need to have inventory space for all of our bear. Nope. God damn it. Hopefully he gets stuck in the trees. I can't tell, in all honesty. I must have walked through here before. Oh, I walked past it. Shit. It's like right around here, apparently. So let's get digging. And hopefully the bear will leave us alone. Watch, a bear's gonna drop on my head. Yeah, I do like a Veil name for sure, Raiden. I do like that. I would say probably by the end of tonight's stream, we'll have a name for our region. And we'll see what we can come up with throughout the night. The blue pixels in the rock are kind of throwing me off a little bit, I won't lie. I know we're probably going to have to go down a decent ways for the cassiterite. Because it's not a surface spawning ore. I just think we got insanely lucky finding it in general. Probably should have made a prospecting pick to be able to locate it a little bit easier. But, oh well. Probably should actually be mining towards where we marked it a little bit. Probably would be ideal to do that. Oh, look at that, quartz. The one thing that I don't really want right now. Oh, I need tier 3 to mine that. Well, it's a good thing we got tier 3, am I right, guys? Oh, is that gold? Holy shit, that's gold. Huh. That's pretty cool. That is pretty dope. We found more of it. Now I have more of a reason to mine up the quartz here. I want to get some of this gold. we're practically on top of it now, so if we just dig down, should come across it relatively soon. Hopefully. I will say, if we're coming up with a region name for our lake and where we're currently set up at, I do want to go something a little more on the fantasy side. So if anybody has any like fantasy themed names of any kind, that would be a bit of a inspiration, I guess, for you guys to come up with some names. I don't really know. We're digging away. Ooh, there's a cave here. Hello, cave. Hopefully we can find the cassiterite that we are looking for in the cave. Maybe we get lucky enough. Did we just find our first teleporter? We just found our first teleporter. What the shit? Hold on. I hear bad things. What are the fucking chances that I mine down straight into a teleporter? That just seems like hacker. Yeah, exactly. I promise I'm not hacking, everybody. Oh, Jesus, hi. And we even got a temporal gear to potentially start fixing it. That is crazy. What in the heck is going on here? Oh, we got another friend. He's gonna try to come for me. Alright, got nothing. This is hilarious. I will not lie. Alright, how many gears am I gonna need? I think I'm gonna need all 3. I think generally speaking, you always will need 3. Oh, wait. Why won't you let me do the thing that I want to do, huh? Hello? What? Why is this not? Why no worky? Huh? Ooh, thanks for the gears. Some zinc as well. Oh, there we go. We need the metal pieces first. Who'd have thunk? Some sticks, sure. Let's keep exploring a bit. Seems we've come across a ruin of some sorts as well. Ooh. This could be fun to check out. I do need to eat, though. We are a bit hungry. And I'm just gonna dig a dump pit here for a good chunk of the stuff that we have in our inventory. Sorry, Clay. I can always get more of you. Sorry, resin. Tossing a lot of useful stuff right now. Hopefully it'll be worth it. What's down here? Oh, my dump pit. Alright, this doesn't look like it really has much of anything for us, so let's just keep going. I know I'm actually going away from my... Oh, another ruin. Hey. What do we get here? A copper spear, wool linen knee-high boots. I don't think I need the copper spear. Yellow? Quartz. Don't need quartz. I guess we'll just keep going. Oh, what the hey? Sorry. So, don't know why the music was not set to auto repeat, but it was not. Let's go down. Oh, saltpeter. Interesting. Anything of note down this way? Nope, it's a dead end. Okay, then. So let's make our way back this way. And this leads to nowhere as well. Okay, well... I think I came down this way. Yes, yes I did. Right? Yeah. Because I came in from over here. Because this is where my tunnel is. So we were trying to find... We were literally just here. Trying to find the cassiterite. I feel like we're still kind of high up for it. Potentially. I don't want the arrow, so you can just drop that for me, please, and thank you. Also don't need any of that. Nope, don't want the quartz. Leave me alone, quartz. Really do need to find this cassiterite. Guess we'll just dig down from here. I am starting to get hungry. If need be, I can always go back up to the surface to make a campfire and cook up this food, but I want to keep going down until we can at least find it before we go back up. Now I want to use up this copper pickaxe first before we try using our andesite, our tin bronze one. Just because it'll save us on durability for our better tools. You know, I kind of forgot, like, how... I guess I'm just so used to, like, iron tools in Vintage Story. I've been so used to them for so long, and now that I'm going back to the beginning, it's like, ugh, this sucks. Right. Oh, hi there. What'd you drop? This flax, potentially flax fiber. It's probably what it dropped on death. Thank goodness that tin bronze is a little bit faster than copper, because this would have been agonizing. By the way, nobody answered my question earlier. Is the music too loud, or is it like just right again? So I don't remember I thought I changed the music because it was really quiet at one point, and then I decided to up it a little bit, but then it ended up being too loud. So now I'm like, I don't know what to do. Just right, perfect. Perfect. Love to hear that. Alright, we're definitely getting a bit lower in the world. I don't know if Indusite or if Cassiterite spawns this far down. I don't remember how far down I've had to dig before when finding it. But we're like right on the mark for where we found it. So I don't know what the heck's going on. Alright, we are starting to starve, so we should probably make our way back up to the surface. Might even head home because it is getting later. Or we could just make a bed. I think we'll just make a bed instead. That sounds like a better plan to me. So, up and away we go. Toot, toot, toot. Alright, so right here, where we were digging down, then had to go up. Good thing it wasn't like nighttime out yet, just yet, because we probably wouldn't have been able to find our exit. Shoot, I do not have, can we? Yes, we can. Just gonna have to chop down a tree really quick for firewood. Let's go ahead and chop down a tree. We'll get a fire going so that we can cook up some of the meat that we have on us. And then also get enough grass to make a bed. Just gonna place that down. Bam. And get that cooking. We can also go ahead and toss all these rocks too, just because they're taking up inventory space. I was gonna say, this requires 8. That's right. I might end up putting my bed like down here somewhere. I just don't want to be out exposed to the elements. And let's also just hope that nothing sneaks up on me in the night. That would be no bueno. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and light this torch really quick. Beautiful. We got some meat. We're not starving anymore. Let's head up down again. Maybe. Hopefully I didn't deter myself too much. But I feel like we should have dug right where the mark was. Ouch. That hurt. I might have to refresh myself on what level Cassiterite spawns at. So I feel like it doesn't spawn down this far deep into the world. It's surface level? Is Cassiterite surface level? So I'm gonna feel really stupid if it's not. Cassiterite is iron or the other metal? No, so Cassiterite is tin. I'm looking for tin. I feel like we've dug too deep. Surface level? Well, great. Now I feel like an idiot. I thought it was... I know for a fact that I've found it deeper in the world, too. Alright. Oh, geez. Hi. Ouch! That wasn't very nice of you. I've always found it surface because it's like copper. Interesting. Maybe I'm just a special kind of stupid. So, like, where are we, where... Unless I, like, mismarked it or something. It was definitely on, like, in this area. It might be at least a couple layers down. Generally speaking, whenever I found tin... Ah! It threw me in the hole! Well, that wasn't very nice. I hear enemies. Unless I mismarked it. Ow! Stop that. Jeez. So disrespectful, man. I swear I thought it was somewhere around here. I might have to look up what level, why levels it usually spawns in. Might just do that while we sleep. While dusk, see. Look for salt, granite, periodite, slate, phyllite. So, slight problem. The rock that we are currently looking at and digging into, it's not the right kind of rock that we should be digging into. When did you find it on stream? It had to have been within... Oh gosh, like... maybe around an hour and a half in. I mean, here's granite. Ooh. That was almost bad. I wonder if it was closer to the granite here. Possibility, maybe? I truly have no idea. You guys expect me to try to remember something that happened last night? Good luck. I'm just over here trying to find this cassiterite. Having the tools would be very helpful for us in doing the resource gathering that we're going to need for our base. That's all andesite. This sucks. Why can I not remember where I found it? Maybe I go back, get a prospecting pick, and see if we could try to pro pick it out. That sounds like a smart idea, Z-Man. Now you're thinking with your noodle. Plus we can empty out our inventory of some of the stuff here. Stuff that we don't really need right now. Ooh, resin. Hi, kitty cat. Yeah, let's make our way back to base. Negative 372. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to double check and make sure that my cat has food in her food bowl. Hey, hungry? Out of here now. I, negative 372. $1,071. So right where I've been digging. What? Closer to the rock? This rock? These rocks? I don't know, man. I feel like this... I'm now gonna have to look. What rock types can I consider? I'm professional, okay? Granite and oh, so it can spawn an andesite. Dig around where you just dug dirt. I'm trying here, man. Oh, we found it. Jeez. Poor is not exactly what we wanted. But beggars can't be choosers. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into the meat of the vein here. Honestly, I might try to reserve some of this cassiterite for whatchamacallits, an anvil, because I mean 19 times 5 540? No, I don't know how much of this vein there is yet, because we don't want to be digging around too much, wasting time. this might be the extent of it, because it is a poor quality vein. 9 times out of 10, whenever I found poor quality, the veins are not very big. So, I'm thinking, we go back with what we have. $95, because I think it's going to be like 95 cassiterite that we get out of this. Because 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 9 is 45. 50 plus 45 is 90. Hopefully I did maths correctly. We may also just have to kind of prospect around a bit. Which I'll make a copper prospecting pick. I don't want to waste my cassiterite on anvil if I can. So for 2, all right, so it's 2 2 cassiterite per 100. 2 cassiterite 18. Is it? It's either 18 or 16 copper for 100 units of tin bronze. Right? Yeah. Quartz. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to poke around a bit, because part of me thinks that we might have just enough. Another part of me is like, nah, you're gonna need more. I'm gonna drop some of this stuff here. Just because we don't really need it. I might end up making a bow so I could do some hunting too. Oh, hey, look at that copper. I mean, I guess since we're here. We'll snuff out this copper really quick. Mine it up since we are already here. Try to dig back a little bit too. Sometimes it can play tricks on us. It wants to trick us, the copper. It does not want to be discovered. It was like right here where I found it. Nah. I know where there's actual big deposits, so maybe I'm just wasting my time with a small amount like that. Over the river and through the woods. Back to our base we go. Oh, those cows. Ooh, cow. Food. Cows are food. That's a deer out in the water. I know these cows can get aggressive once you attack them. So I need to be careful. I'm so sorry That poor calf's gonna grow up without a mother now. But I needed food bad. I'm still kind of thinking of potential names for our base. Vale of Arnos sounds pretty cool to me. I think that could be a potential name for this area. Some clay. How are our cattails doing? They still need some time to grow. That's fine. I'm gonna make me a few portions of some food here after we eat this. Nope. Alright. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I might have to make another campfire for smelting our stuff. I might just do one out here, because why not? Hopefully we don't catch this place on fire. That would be kind of bad. That's why I'm making sure that the area is clear of any foliage. Firewood. Just to build the fire pit. I will need my charcoal, which is sitting right in here. I know I have some. I bought some from a trader. But hey. Might as well use our supply too. We spent a long time, not really that long, getting this charcoal pit up and functional. I hear it gobbling. I knew one of you guys were around here. Yeah, you didn't stand a chance, buddy. Holy shit. 2 pieces of improvised armor? Yeah, it seems pretty good. Don't know what I don't know. Yeah, no, I can't put that down. Sure. We'll throw that into there. Ooh, we might actually have to go get some of our copper before we go do anything else. Let me get my hammer. Just gonna toss that in there for now. Grab my hammer wherever I may have put it. Figure out how much cassiterite we're gonna get out of this. My guess was what, 95? 19. Ooh, that's even worse. Five units of 10. 5 times 19. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem for me. How much of that is... Damn. Food! I'm gonna eat really quick. Think better on a full stomach. Orc! Oh, jeez. Hi there. Don't want my torch going out, so... I mean, I guess we could have stood right here. Some zinc bits. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad. And some more meat, so can't complain too much. Alright, so... Oh, this has Tim Bronze in it. What? When did I do that? Well, I guess we might as well heat it up, and we'll make another Tim Bronze pickaxe, since we're gonna need it. And we'll wait for that. I'm gonna need to grab my tongs, because I always seem to forget my tongs when I need them most. It's almost fully cured. How's this one doing? 90%? Okay, okay. Not too bad. I guess I should probably go ahead and plant this rye. Oh, it's red. I can't plant anything there. This is all... Ugh. I kind of forgot this was all low fertility. That's probably why my crops are doing so bad. How's it doing? All right, pickaxe. What? Did it not say... I'm so confused right now. Well, regardless, I just need to plant my crops for now. I can worry about getting a better farm or something like that at another time. I just really want to figure out... So that's 10. Right, it's 2 to 18 is 100. So I'm gonna need every bit of this cassiterite that I have in order to make my anvil. Unless I can find more. Huh. Hold on a second. Everybody, what? Come here. Come here. Want to say hi to chat? Huh? Want to say hi to chat? Of course you're going to be a little... Edie brat, huh? I gave her all the affection yesterday when I got home. I have enemies! Enemies! I don't have room in this chest for that stuff. Okay, well. Guess we'll do this then. Alright, what do I need to do? I need to get myself more copper. So let's head to this deposit over here. Come back, smelt up some of it so that we can get a prospecting pick. And then we'll poke and prod around for some cassiterite. Oh, look at that, another goblin. These ones aren't as bad. The hunter goblins they have a tendency to do a decent amount of damage. So I try to avoid them. Butterfly. Time is it? 1700. I mean, it's like right over here. So we'll be fine. I find it very interesting that we're digging up gravel, yet we're getting andesite rock. Make that make sense. Alright, guess we'll just start digging down. Can't remember. Here it is. It's like, I can't remember exactly where I found the nuggets, but... And of course, it's a poor copper vein. Could have really done with some bountiful copper. Might as well just dig up all this gravel just because I don't want it falling on my head while I'm trying to get all this copper out. I will say this is a much bigger vein of copper than tin we found earlier. Yeah, this is actually a decent sized vein. I will not complain about this one bit. Oh, I'm gonna need 2 inventory slots for that because it's 2 different rock types. Right. That makes sense. Alright, so we got 56 poor chunks of native copper. So let's take this back to base, see what that will give us. I'm debating if I should use some of my cassiterite to make another tin bronze pickaxe, or if we should just stick to copper, make another copper pickaxe, and then once we find more cassiterite, then we can do that. But I do not know what to do. Alright, let's get rid of some of this junk. Hammer. All right, so that's a outlet. We did get a good amount of copper out of that. So let's grab. So what? It was 18? Here, we're going to do this so that we can. Yeah, we're definitely going to need one of our other copper deposits in order to get all that we're going to want out of this. So for now, let's not be too picky and just get this smelting. So we'll make another pickaxe. We'll make another well, we'll make a prospecting pick. And go from there. Oh, shit. What a waste of 10 units of... That sucks. That sucks quite a bit. There's my prospecting pick mold. Yeah, I will go ahead and fire up the saw blade mold. Since we still need that. And boom. All right, that's almost done. So we could throw that into there. Throw our copper and cassiterite. Five pieces. So I'm up to 21 gears, which is not bad at all. We are making the progress. We are indeed doing that. I do have a couple pelts, so what I can do is make myself more backpacks. But before I forget, all right, copper and prospecting. For a second there, I thought I was pouring this into my axe mold. I got a little nervous there. I'm just gonna put the fat down there, because why not? Where did I... Am I gonna be able to... None of those cattails are ready yet. I highly doubt any of the cattails that were over here are good because I moved them. That's right. Shoot. That's a bummer. Hi there. You got aggroed on me, and then as soon as I hit you, you just unaggroed. Let's go ahead and eat. Then we can also make a few more portions of food. Probably gonna need a little more peat. So we'll grab some of that up. Do not get rid of the cattails. I almost just tossed them, and I would have been very upset with myself. Alright. All good in that department. And what time is it? It's good time as any to go to bed. While I'm sleeping the night away, I would use the bathroom really quick. I have returned, everybody. All right, let's grab this stuff. All of my... Oh, hi, Mr. Skeleton. Skeleton. I couldn't remember if you could actually wear the skulls or not. Fortunately, you cannot. Didn't have anything in there, right? Nope. Okay. Yeah, we just need a couple sticks. Boom and boom. I think for now. Just gonna stack the stuff here. I have a lot of torch holders. That's funny. And put that down. Lean our hammer against that. All right, we're going to start relatively close to home. See what we can find in this hill here. We also found some resin. Good to know. Then we got some local resin here. Yeah, we want to make sure that we're on the right mode for our prospecting pick. How lucky are we gonna get? High cassiterite. Are you serious? What? That's actually hilarious. I'm gonna go into one of these caves here and see if the reading gets any better or worse. This should be good, right? Decent cassiterite. Okay, so it got worse. So it's this. We're gonna try to triangulate this. So we have found our second source of meteoric iron. That is so funny, actually. So how many bits of iron are we going to be able to find out of this? Oh, well, there goes that shovel. Tragic. We got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 bits of meteoric iron. That's not bad at all. Could we find more? 6. At least 6. At least 6. That's great. 7? Eight. Is this right? I'm trying to dig this out by hand now because of not having a shovel. This is really good, actually. I'm really happy that we were able to find this. I'm just gonna dig out the top of these blocks because I need to make sure that I'm counting correctly. Okay, so we got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meteoric iron right here. That's crazy. So we have meteoric iron. I'm also gonna list the amount that we found here. I also should probably change that to that. Where do we find over here? I think this one was 4, if I remember correctly. So we got what, a total of 12 so far? That seems pretty good to me. All right, right here is where we will dig our way down. Probably should have made another shovel. Are there any rocks around here? Granite. Just need one more granite stone. And I also need stick. Literally just a single rock anywhere. I mean, I think these are andesite. Yeah. Shovel is a shovel nonetheless. Not very durable, I know. Wait, is there... Oh, there's a cave right here, actually. That will save us a bit of time. Instead of doing a bunch of digging, we can just prospect out of this. High cassiterite, okay. Very poor magnetite, too, so there's... 17, 16. I'm gonna go towards my house here, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky and see if we can get a decent reading. Thought I heard a orc. There's also a goblin here, so... Extra flax? Thank you. Ooh, rusty gear. I don't really need the spear, so I'll toss that. Gonna try to save some of my durability for this tin bronze pickaxe here. I'm just going to do this. It might be too close of a reading. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. High cassiterite. It's up to 0.2 now. I really hope it's not underwater. That would really suck. I mean, fortunately, this isn't a very deep lake. So that could be seen as a positive. I need to break that. Alright, we got a little bit of extra dirt here too, so we should be good to just build right back up. And... how's chat doing? How you guys doing? You hanging in there? Having a good time still? That's a bit of a slight problem. Storming the beaches of Normandy? Are we talking OG World at War Call of Duty? High cassiterite, very high sphalerite. Interesting. So going that way reduced it. If we go this way, it's about the same. Very interesting. Let's go to the other side of the lake here. See what we can find. Didn't think butterflies could swim. I'm really hoping we can get an ultra high reading off of this prospect. Ultra high sphalerite. So there's definitely some sphalerite hanging around here, which that's zinc. Yeah. So when we need zinc, we know where to find it. Let's take a reading back behind our location here. Or back behind our base, I should say. Maybe we can get lucky. Decent cassiterite. Okay. So going this way was not the move. How much you want to bet it's up over this way? I'd say that's a pretty good hunch. I would say so. There's a rift in the water. What if we went down here? Let's do a little bit of underground exploration. Maybe find what we're looking for. Oh, that's water. That's not particularly good. My curiosity is also getting the better part of me. Oh, I do have some extra dirt. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to do a reading down here. High cassiterite, not as high as we were hoping for. There's nothing down here, so this was also just a waste of my time. Cool. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go maybe a little bit further this way. I have a feeling that the reading is going to go down, though, and that once we get into the lake, that's when our reading is going to go back up. Because knowing my luck, that's what's going to happen. decent sphalerite. Cassiterite. Magnetite. Bismuth. Cinnabar. Not exactly what we were wanting to find. It's decent. I am now determined to get some more cassiterite today. Because once I can get some more tools, then I feel like we'll really get rocking and rolling with doing all of our resource gathering for trees and all that fun stuff. I wonder if part of me thinks that the cassiterite is gonna be sitting in the lake, but I'm also hoping and praying that we don't have to go through all that effort. High cassiterite and high sphalerite again. Yeah, I don't like that. I would much prefer to not have to go out into the middle of the lake to find cassiterite. Do I have any flint? Flint's at least a little bit of better rock type to use. Wouldn't be in there. We need to look in here. Place that down. We can put the flint away. Just need a couple sticks. I see some orcs over there. They're close by. Might as well just take care of them really quick. Couple bits of meat. I'll take it. Don't think I really have much dirt either, so that's kind of a slight problem. Don't want to be spending too much time just digging up dirt and doing all this monotonous stuff today. Did I not notice this resin tree here before? Is that what I think it is? Is that a geyser? Huh. Don't chop down the tree. Do not chop down the tree. The tree is very important to us. I feel like this area is temporarily unstable because like over here we're fine, but as soon as we like want to go closer to our base, I think it's currently just like our sandy is dropping, and I do not like that. What's the rift activity like? Medium? That's not too bad. It's not great either. Alright, let's go a bit further off this way. Probably very close to where that rift is, actually. Of course, there would have to be a rift right where I want to potentially dig. Maybe we can go like a couple blocks out, like right around here. Hi, buddy. Hi. How you feeling? Still feeling like poopy garbage? We're currently trying to find a specific ore, and I've been prospecting around in hopes that I could find it. I am moderately better, but my head is still yucky. Uh-oh. In which one? We're looking for tin right now. I've gotten some good readings. Off over here, like we got some high there. We're mostly trying to look at like the percentages. I mean, they're not the best here, but they're also not the worst, which, by the way, I should probably delete that since we've already mined that up. Yeah, basically, I'm just trying my best. That's all anybody can really ask of me right now. Very high sphalerite. Or, no, we need high cassiterite. Damn it. Oh. The reading is a bit better. .23. There's not enough. Man, this sucks. That's not what I need. Probably doesn't help that. Oh gosh, hi. That we have a higher concentration of an ore around here in comparison to tin. That's generally not good. So I think for now. Oh, look at that. My saw blade mold's ready. I'm going to use some of my copper here. Gonna go ahead and eat really quick. Oh gosh, what am I gonna do? I don't want to be spending the entire time just looking for ore. It's getting pretty close to sleepy time. I don't know if we're going to get an ultra high reading of cassiterite. I think I could try May 1797, like somewhere between these two, maybe. They might still be in the same chunk though, which is a slight problem. Because normally whenever you do a reading in one chunk, the reading is going to be the same no matter where you prospect. At least that's what I remember correctly of how prospecting works. Okay. 4:30 in the morning. I'm just gonna try my luck, I guess. See what we can get between. What the hell? Oh, it's Blackheart Skeleton. Oh, jeez. Ah. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Dude kept aggroing and then stopped aggroing and, yeah. I thought I saw something over here. Just gonna harvest these guys up really quick. Hey, thanks for the gear. Alright, you got nothing for me. Is this another... I don't know how to view my chunks, the res core, so it's like, I think I might be in a different chunk, and then it's like, nah, you're still in the same chunk type deal. Maybe we try in a whole new area. I do need to get more copper anyways. So maybe we try to go over towards the gravel pit area and see what we can prospect over that way. I'm not going to worry about these crops for now. Did we mark that trader? I don't think we've been to this trader. We might not have been. That's a bear. I don't like that. I think it's running in the opposite direction though. So we should be fine there. Some peat. Lots of peat actually. Survival goods. 10 gears for a tin bronze pickaxe? No way. I could sell cattails. I could sell quite a few different things. Flax twine for 8 of it for 7 gears? That's... yeah. Really wish these chests would have something in them, though. I know I said it yesterday, but... oh, wait. I should probably mark it on the map. Survival goods. Generally, survival goods is pretty good, so... mark it as good on my map. I'm gonna drop some of this stuff really quick. Gonna harvest up some berries. There's a pit off this way that we might be able to check out. Might have some decent things in there for us. I know we're also kind of running in the direction of where the bear was. Maybe we can also do a reading down over this way while we're off exploring. All right, where was it? Right over here. So we just gotta keep going this way for a bit. Ah! That's a bear! That is a big bear! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, it sees me! Oh, it sees me. Hey, there's some copper! It's still chasing me! Dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge. Oh! Yeah. That's about what I expected. Okay. Alright. Let's go get our shit back. That did not go to plan. Pretty sure that was the bear that we saw running away earlier. Just realized Soulspawn is the third content creator to become a father after I watched them for 6 months. Interesting. Chickens! I am really hoping that the bear has moved on. Hasn't necessarily moved on. It's still there. Just gonna go on my merry way. Z-Man, got any news? I am chronically single. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? No! Oh, and lovely. We're also getting our first temporal storm soon. Oh god. That's not good. Breaking news, Z-Man mauled by a bear. That's what happened. Didn't even get that out, and another creator just announced, damn. I don't know how people are affording to have kids in this economy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, get our shit. Maybe we'll have time to run over to that hole really quick. I don't think that that crater, usually for whatever reason, there's like a catacombs type structure inside of them. Usually. Don't know where the bear is. Genuinely no idea where the bear is. That makes me slightly concerned. Kind of want to prospect this area really quick. Oh, hi, Drifter. Not gonna lie, kind of scared me a little bit. Ooh, rusty gear. Very poor ilmenite, magnetite, and sphalerite. Minuscule amounts of cassiterite. Alright, well. Not exactly what we wanted to see. But. Yeah. What a perfect time to join with that bear. Obviously. You're just perfect with your timings, Roth. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're hanging in there. Like the rest of us. Oh. Probably should be a little more careful. Just a little more. Okay, well. I think we still have some time. What is it? Quartz. It's not what I'm looking for. Ah. What this is. I knew we'd come across a structure one way or another. Oh my! Fun fact: my armor didn't break. My armor did in fact break, so that's fantastic. What do we got here? Generally speaking, I don't think there's anything that those coffins can drop. Oh, hey, look. Ah, here we go. Here's a chest. What can we get? Another lantern! Let's go! Tuning cylinder. That's pretty cool. Miner mask. Chert ashlar blocks. We have reclaimed a lantern, everybody. I am so excited. Oh. There's another level to this? Whoa. Storage pots! Oh, that's so great. We got some sticks, torches. Vintage beef. taking all of this rot and getting rid of it. More oh my god, guys, we got more storage. I'm so excited about that. Sorry, Flax Fiber, I really don't need you. One of my baskets is missing. Look at all this stuff. Ooh, fire clay. Inventory too full to fit anything. Don't like that. I do need to loot this and get out because of that temporal storm, though. Oh, wait, I might be able to make another basket. Aha! Now our inventory woes are kind of fixed. It's not a another lantern! That's so wonderful. Got some more food. Oh, that's chalk. Rye. Some more horsetail poultice. Firewood. Thatch. Metal scraps, quartz. We got some beeswax. Or honeycomb. Not beeswax. Honeycomb. Ooh, brown coal. That's actually really good. Overall, this was a very good place for us to check out. I'm just gonna... I think it's time we get out of here. Oh, geez. Hi. Hi, friends. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. We are about to get cornered. Oh, oh, whoa. Oh, jeez. Ow. Did so much damage. Is there a way out? Wait, what? Candles. I want candles. God, what should I drop? I already have a ton of torch holders. Candle stubs. Not that useful. Nothing there. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen one of these structures so put together like this. No. Since when do these actually hold stuff? Malachite, prospect. I need to heal. Nothing, of course. And nothing. Alright, well. Copper could be really nice. Another heavily clap. Guys, we are finding so much good stuff. What else are we gonna get? More beeswax. I feel like the beeswax is gonna be really good for us, but I have no words. I just hope my stuff will last through the storm. I'm already hearing shit spawning. Alright, well, we're hiding down in here, and we really genuinely have nothing to do. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take a short intermission while we wait out this temporal storm. So I have to use the restroom again. So, stretch your legs, grab a snack, do what you need to do. We'll be back in just a few. All right, everybody. I have returned. I just went and got myself an apple. Trying to be healthy for the most part. But I think this storm's about to end. So once it does, we're going to sleep, then run to get our stuff. I heard the bells. Ah. Ha, you can't get me, losers. Wasn't Bill good enough to take Normandy Squad 44? I'm guessing that's the game that you're playing? Alright, now we're gonna sleep through the night. Hopefully. Through the rest of the night. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Grab my bowl. Take this torch so we can see our way. Grab that. And one of our spare Tim Bronze folks. Let's go get our stuff back. Hopefully it's still there. To go back and realize that our stuff might be gone will be soul crushing. Because we will then have lost a good bit of storage stuff. B, some other, our lanterns that we found. Yeah. That would be truly tragic if we lost all that. And hopefully our sanity will hold up too. Looks like it's starting to go up again, which is good. We like to see that. And copper. Mark that on the map. We gotta remember that we gotta go back down through that hole in the ground. Bear. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's try to outmaneuver it. If we keep our distance, it shouldn't aggro on us. Keyword, shouldn't. Alright, it's back. Still over there, so I think we're mostly in the clear. We just gotta get back over here. So we are potentially within the range. I'm gonna put this back in my offhand. I don't think I need to eat just yet. Okay, so I think we gotta go this way. And up. There's a torch holder. Over and down. And our stuff should be right around the corner. Yes! It's all here. Oh, that is wonderful. Never been happier in my life. I'll toss the bowl. So we had a drifter sneak up on us last time, and I'm hoping... I think it was a tainted drifter that got us. But I think we were checking out one of these chests when we got. So, need to be a little bit careful. I think we'll come back for some of that stuff. Another heavily collapsed chest. Some lime bandages. Those would have been helpful. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to come back to this place once we have some better storage. How did we... What? I am genuinely confused. Some cabbage seeds. Sorry. Flax. Green. What is going on here? Getting a bunch of cracked vessels that are spawning in. That's lead. Something's not right here. More Galena. Alright, well. Some bookshelves. Blasting powder. Interesting. Lore books. I mean, we can read the lore books. Diet of Kings. Interesting. And the other part of Return, I think we already read the first part. I cannot put anything back in there. Saltpeter, okay. All right, and then this cuts off. Lots of things that I'm learning about this specific type of structure here. The whole collapsed chests that you can find. That's just a regular coffin. I guess I should probably pay closer attention next time. How much food's left in this? Not enough to allow these to stack. No. Hey, bend down this way? This is a new room. This is a whole nother room. Oh, guys. That's like so good. All these storage things that we're getting. Oh. I need to leave and come back. Yeah, I need to get out of here, drop this stuff off, come back for it. I will take this with me, though, since I have the inventory for it. And, well, actually, hold on. Blue clay. I mean, none of this stuff's really that useful, but I will certainly take the storage bins at least. Alright, now I gotta figure out how the heck to get out of here. Ooh, more rusty gears. Ooh, there's our first bit of iron. We can come back for that. Green Witch armor schematic. Oh, that's huge. That is massive. Obviously can't make it right now, but in the future? What the actual heck? This place is crazy. Yeah, let's get out of here before we get too ahead of ourselves. Think this is the way. Oh. Nope. Oh shit. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. How the frick do I get out of here? Up. Over? Maybe? Not that way. Back down. Alright, I think we're getting out of here now. Nope, not that way. This way. Yep, okay. We are going the heck home, everybody. I'm definitely... We're gonna have to retitle this stream, because we are not getting to... I don't know, we still have some time. We got a little under an hour and a half left of stream. Leave me the heck alone. Alright, you missed. Bowtorn trying to shoot me. Don't like that. I need to get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Holy crap. We came home. We're going home with a freaking score of stuff. This trip was 100% worth it. I do need to make better backpacks, which I do need cattails for still. I need to get some cattails. We have the pelts at home. We just need the cattails for it. I did see that bear. I know where the bear is. Just gonna keep our distance from it. there's a tree hollow over there too. Holy cattails, by the way. We got a whole lake worth of them in here. Like, what the heck? Feel like it's 15, 30. Plus I have cattails at home still. Let's just go. I don't This game is doing everything in its power to not let me go home with all this stuff that I have. It's like doing everything in its power to kill me again. Copper? Am I sketched out running through all these trees? Yes, because at any point in time, we could run into a bear. And there have been multiple times where we have run into bears in tonight's stream. So I'm a little on edge, especially with all this stuff that I have now. Okay. I think I shouldn't say anything yet. Let's not say anything yet. Let's just get home first. Oh, you know what I forgot about? My copper that I put in there. Of course. But we are home. We are safe and sound. We can finally put our storage things down here. That's not my storage things. These are my storage things. Alright, Greenwich armor piece. I'll sort this stuff later. I just want to put it into storage. Okay, do not have anywhere to put that right now. All my gears. We're up to 51 gears. That's not bad at all. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to pick all this up. And throw it into storage. Grab a lantern so we don't have to hold these torches anymore. Technically don't have to hold any or keep any of these placed down anymore either. pick up all my resin. We can throw that into here. Yeah, here's all of our pelts. I do have 2 more sitting outside here. Well, that's a rawhide, which I need to do something with. Cattails, why you no grow? Grab those, please. 3 hunter backpacks. That's going to help us out immensely with the storage issues we've been having. Reed baskets, not a problem. We can say goodbye to those. There we go. Now we can pick those up. And toss them. So much more inventory space. I love it so much. But we do need how much more? 7 cattails to get that 4th hunter backpack. I feel like these cattails over here should be enough. Maybe. Think we have just enough. We have just enough. Love that, actually. Boop. No longer need those. I am so stoked about that. Okay. I feel like we've really done nothing productive. I mean, we found some considerite. We found some. We started prospecting, then we got distracted, and I'm a whole mess. You know what? We do have that commodities trader. We have... I'm going to eat this, actually, because I'm very hungry. Yeah, we got this commodities trader here. We have a survival goods up over that way. I think I might just buy my way into some better tools and weapons so that we can get on with actually getting a fort built and all that fun stuff. The things I've been saying I wanted to do. The commodities trader should have some stuff for us, I think. If not, we'll go down to the survival goods trader. Another thing that I just thought about is potentially prospecting around here just to see what we can find. Because we do have these holes that are the cave entrances that we have not even explored at all. So, might be something we try to do. Are you talking to yourself or did you hear me coming? Ian. What do you got to trade? I can buy clothing trader. I could sell some peat. Or no, we could buy peat. That's not what I want to do. Yeah. All right. Commodities, not the move. We're going back to survival goods, buddy old pal. But first, I'm actually going to prospect. I should, at the end of the stream, I'm just going to name it. I've done nothing productive. Nothing productive occurs in this stream. Because it's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Ultra high sphalerite. Of course. Don't mind me. I am leaving you to your things. Just leave me alone, guys. I am just simply heading to the next trader. How's chat doing? Guys still hanging in there? Are you laughing at me for all the dumb things that I've been doing? I would laugh at me. I would especially laugh when I've gotten mauled by bears. Partially eaten by another creature. Don't like that. Oh, I wonder what creature that was. Oh, this chicken's been eaten. I wonder what got it. Immediately turns to see a wolf. But of course. Of course it would be a wolf. Alright, we're on the right track. Just gotta keep going. What's your name? Loon? What do you have to trade? I could buy a crossbow. Interesting. I could buy another tin bronze pickaxe. Crossbow is actually really cheap. So are the arrows. Might seem expensive buying a tin bronze axe, but I do need one. And you know what? I'm just gonna buy them. I'm just gonna buy the rest of your tin bronze. Nice doing business with you. I'm a moron. I bought a crossbow. And you can't use bolts. You can't use arrows. Wait. You can? No, no bolts available. I could get some rope. Oh, God, I feel like such a moron. I just need enough gears to... just need enough gears to buy the crossbow. I'm just gonna look around and harvest any vines that I see. Just to think getting the rope is gonna be the easiest thing that we can do. Potentially. Maybe. You know, I say that now, and then I'm going to be running around for God knows how long trying to find vines to make rope. So we're already up to 8, though, which is nice. Any vines on the trees. Any vines at all. Oh, come on. Any vines. I just need 6 of them. Might try to pros. You know what? We're over here. Might as well prospect. Very poor everything. Okay. Duly noted. Ooh, resin. How are there like no vines now? We are, I believe, getting close to bear territory. So I should probably be careful. Spotted moss. I'll take the turnip seeds. Why not? See, I told you guys once we were getting enough, or we were going to be running, I told you guys we were going to be running around trying to find vines for this, because I'm stupid. Thinking that this would be simple or easy. That trader does reset in a day, so I ideally don't want to be running around in the dark for too long. I just want enough. Oh, look, more resin. Just here we go. It's a singular vine. Where there's one, there's sometimes more. Gosh darn it. Maybe there'd be some vines closer to home base. I don't know. Come on. I know I harvested some vines before because we had to make rope for our tongs, but still, you would think that there would be some vines laying around here somewhere, or growing somewhere. Oh, jeez. Hi there. Was not expecting you guys. Ouch! Alright, you're down for the count. Alright, all three of you are. Cool. Are you gonna give me anything worthwhile? I mean, some food is not half bad. Nothing, and... Hey, thanks for the gear. Actually, thank you for the gear. No vines is absolutely wild. Thought I heard something growl. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I don't know. Hey guys, guess what I forgot again? I wouldn't happen to have anything. You know what? I'm just gonna sleep the night off. We should still probably be able to sell in the morning at least, if we get there at a decent time. We got a whole forest behind us. I don't see any reason why we can't find any vines in here. Oh, we got some goats. Anything. Ooh. Got some cows over here. I haven't honestly explored. Oh, that's where our geyser is. Oh, and this is where we find all the... Oh, that's a bear. Don't run. Don't want to run towards that. That would be no bueno. Cow. I got a little anxious there. I saw something brown. I was like, uh-oh, that's a bear. Ooh, mine shaft. That's really cool, actually. How are we finding no vines? Oh, look at that. Some copper. First off, 3 geysers within a few hundred blocks of each other seems kind of insane. I really want the bow because especially for like the smaller animals, like chickens and rabbits, chasing after them with a sword or something along those lines just doesn't seem very efficient. If I can hunt from a distance, I feel like that would be a lot better. All right, we got a wolf. We got ourselves a wolf, everybody. Ouch! I missed. I whiffed so fucking hard. 5 times today, guys. We've died 5 times. I need to stop being so bold like I usually am, but because I normally have armor. I don't have armor anymore. And watch, that wolf was probably one hit away from dying. More than likely. I'm calling it. Freaking called it. How'd I know it was going to be one shot away from dying? Because I'm smart. Sometimes. When I want to be. How have I... Oh, well, I orphaned that wolf pup. Maybe. What's this? Oh, catacomb. Not catacomb, but ooh. Yes! Gears! That's exactly what we needed. Ooh, some charcoal too. Certainly take it. Anything? Nope. Alright. We gotta sprint to the trader before it resets. Which... it is this way. Holy chickens. Ooh. What do we got here? Well, I don't need those anymore. Peanut seeds. Crystallized chunk of gold. I'll take it. No matter how poor it may be. I think the traders reset at noon every day. It's like, wait a minute, where the heck is the bow? The bow's not here. I'm panicking. Alright, so now we have a proper ranged weapon. That makes me very happy. Because now I can do some proper hunting, especially with all the arrows that I have. Who? Oh, missed that one. Oh, overshot that one. Gotta get used to a bow again. I didn't use it. I don't really use one for the Solus Gaming server, so and I didn't really use it in my last playthrough either, now that I think about it. I'm just kind of like, yeah. Need to touch up on my bow skills. I am also hungry. Well, I have some berries so that we can eat. I do have food that can be cooked up, so we're gonna do that. One, two, three. We're gonna relight this fire, or we're gonna reheat our copper here. And hopefully this time we aren't big dummy dums and let it go out. Just gonna randomly store some of this stuff. I don't need that many arrows on me at one time, so just gonna get ourselves situated here really quick. Axe. Time to go do some proper tree chopping and at least get a perimeter built today. We've been very, what's the word? Well, before I forget again. Seriously. It's like my brain is on hyperdrive all the freaking time. Gimme. Alright, so what do I want to make again? A saw and an axe, I think, is what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright, I think we're doing a bit better now. I probably don't need to have some of this stuff on me. So let's go put it away. Like the bow, don't need right now. Prospecting pick, don't need right now. Tongs, definitely don't need right now. I think we have our charcoal sitting outside here in one of the... Yep, right here. Should I get some food cooking? Probably. So while we are off chopping some trees, we'll get some food cooking for us. And I'm just glad to say that we're doing something right by harvesting up some trees. Apparently some food as well. I'm just going to chop down all these trees, because if we can get any seeds off of them, they will be... We're going to relocate them down a bit closer to the lake. It's kind of the idea. Should probably also be double checking for any resin on these trees too. Don't want to accidentally chop down any resin trees that will... I want to hang on to. Pretty sure that was a cow. Those cows can hit like a freight train, so I'll be a little wary, I guess. Alright, it's gonna run off. Good. I don't want to have to deal with angry cows. Might be worth it to only chop down these larger trees instead of worrying about the small ones. Quartz. I do not care about quartz. Ooh, here we go. Some of these taller trees will probably be better for us to chop down, but I know sometimes resin can spawn up very high on them, so you always got to double check. Got a goblin over there. Alright, how are we doing on wood? We got a good amount. Goats. Is it worth? I mean, we don't really have much in regards to farms right now, so I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth it to get into animal husbandry this early. It always seems like a mid game type thing to work on. All right, we're gonna take whatever. Well, I guess we'll just finish this tree since there wasn't much left on it. We'll take what we have here, head back down to our base. Kind of want to prospect this, really. Well, I don't have my prospecting pick, so I can't do it. Duh. How long has this sapling been down? Will mature in about 9 days, so about a month, okay. Whatever. Do need to get my food though. I know bushmeat stew is not the most filling. But nonetheless, still kind of good to have. Let's grab one of my bowls, just empty it out. I'm just going to cook up the rest of this red meat before it goes bad. Because, yeah, not too much longer would it have spoiled, so. Beautiful. All right, grab these. Make axe, make a saw. And if I recall correctly, it's that and a few sticks to make a vertical rack. Yes. So I can move. Oh, I'm on fire. So I can put all of my molds up here. Let me up. Did not think this through. Oh, I actually don't have enough room on this rack for all of my molds. So, we'll make another one. I feel like we should be able to stack it right on top of the other one, right? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Requires a solid block face. Never mind, then. Oh. That makes sense now. It's a shelf, so it has to be placed on the side of a block. Who would have thunk that would have been the case? Okay, so now that we have this, we can do the quarter logs. Which then could turn into palisade blocks. Then we get, yep, like so. So, what should define our base area? I didn't really think about this because I just didn't. I'm going to save myself some wood as well this time around, just by doing this with our palisades. Instead of building the corner blocks, we're going to have the corners like this, where they just interlock, or not interlock, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? Hopefully. And we'll probably have a different entrance in and out of the base too. Just because coming right out of here, it'll be a little wonky. I feel like we're definitely, for this fort that we're building, a lot of this space is going to be rearranged a bit. So, oh, I'll have to make a couple doors too to get in and out a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't need this to be a super tall wall either. Just tall enough to keep the bad things out. That's the whole idea. And we'll have to make sure that nothing can potentially glitch its way in by like jumping or something like that. So doing it like that will be perfect. And I think for now, this is good. I'm going to do myself a favor. I can't use scythes on this? That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. There's potential for things to glitch in, so we'll just do that. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. And then for our new entranceway, we'll put a door or two right there. Do I have enough planks for that? I have just enough for a door. Oop. Wrong placement. Beautiful. We love that. I'm gonna get rid of all these flowers that are in my base too, because they're just gonna get in the way. Don't want to deal with them. Plus, I'm gonna chop up all this grass as well. So we really don't need flowers in here. But the fact that we now have a space where we can't get ambushed is kind of nice. We have this whole perimeter set now. And let me grab my scythe so we can start clearing out all this grass. Actually, doesn't get rid of the grass fully. So, axe it is. Now, I know grass can always grow back, but I prefer having fresh, clean ground. I don't like all the clutter. All the grass makes this place feel very cluttered. So that's why generally speaking, whenever I make a base, I try to clear out the grass as much as I can. But yeah. Another thing we could also do is at least start the bridge to our lake town. It could be Interesting. Yeah, all right. This is looking very nice now. I'm very happy with this. I'm gonna have to do something with those farms. They are like right there. Grass, we'll throw this stuff in there for now. Yeah, we wanted to have like what do you call it? I guess I should probably also take care of my crops. Make sure that they're nice and hydrated. But have it go out this way, or if we want to try putting it in have it come out a different way. Does it make more sense for us to have our bridge come over here? I feel like it would. So what we'll do to start out is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have a nice wide bridge. And I'm also gonna make What a dick! I'm turning you into crab legs. Get back here, you piece of shit. He's so fast. But not fast enough. Haha. Crab meat. Love me some good old crab. What? It's literally just that. Okay. That might save us quite a bit on wood. I want to make sure they're also only horizontal, because that's all we're going to need. Nope, wrong placement. And I'm going to use my copper axe instead of the tin bronze one, because I want to save myself some time, some of that axe for chopping trees. So let's see, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 5. Three, I'm just gonna turn all these into planks. Two. All right, I feel like we still have a ways to go with this. So I think we'll probably end up spending the rest of the night here, the last 15 plus minutes just doing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or with whatever wood we have left. Let me up. Yeah, don't have that much wood left. At least pine wood, since I feel like we've established that we're going to be using pine wood for our bridge. Maybe we can intermingle some maple, potentially. Because this isn't going to be like I want to say impoverished type of town or type of base that we're going for here. Like, there's gonna be... Like, I wanted to make it look nice. Maybe... Thinking of what we could do. What if... we did like a oak or a pine trim, and then for like in the center here, we were to do maple. Nope. Wrong orientation. That's also the wrong block. Oh, I'm starving. Should probably make sure that we pick up our blocks too. It is it's already 2 a.m. I don't think it's even worth going to sleep anymore. Rift activity is calm, so that's at least a positive. Let's go ahead. Do that. Grab our food. Crab meat stew. Interesting. Wonder what that's gonna look like once we get it cooked up. Ouch! I'm on fire. You know what? I'm just going to turn the rest of these into slabs. What do we think? What a dick. I'm turning you into crab legs. Yeah. That's a pretty good line. I think I like this. I think I like the pine trim and then the maple floor like this. Just need to get more pine wood and all that fun stuff. More maple, obviously. Am I gonna be able to? Maybe if I were to remove all these middle slabs that we got here. So now we just gotta get... I can't reach. Oh, crap. That's not what that's supposed to be like. Yeah, so... it's probably going to be a pretty long bridge. Because it's going to go to probably at least around out here. And then we'll start to build out the town. So we got a lot of work to do ahead of ourselves. We made... I can say it now. We've made progress, finally. For our base here. We got our fortifications. We ran around a lot. Never mind, that's cold. Thought there might have been some copper in there. Yeah, and I was about to be like, what? Okay. I heard an orc. Oh, do you want in, buddy? Huh? Can't get me, loser. Jeez. Anyways, I think this is a good place to go ahead and leave off tonight's stream. We actually made some progress at the very end of it. But, yeah. Gonna say goodbye for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out, and chat with me. Or if you were lurking here the entire time, that is perfectly fine as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did and you haven't done so yet, please make sure to hit that like button. Check out the links below for all of my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord as well. And if you want to see more Everything Medieval Vintage Story content just like this, consider subscribing as well. We will be going live with this every Friday and every Sunday at 6 p.m. EST. And yeah, also want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all of my channel members. You guys are absolutely amazing. And if you want to be absolutely amazing just like them, consider becoming a channel member today. Never required, but always greatly appreciated. And yeah, with that being said, I shall see you guys again tomorrow for some Soulless World Minecraft content. Bye-bye.